Hey guys, welcome to the show. Look at me. I'm the coolest guy in the world because I'm wearing one of these amazing GoPro Hero 9s. Now, this review is all about me and my experience with GoPro. Like, I've recently upgraded to a Hero 9 from a Hero Session 5. I loved that little fella, the cube. It was beautiful and small and tiny. However, like, I realized slowly that it doesn't have a replaceable battery. And that means that after a while, the battery's gonna die and I'm gonna have no functionality for it. It's gonna be like really hard to replace and all that kind of stuff. So I figured, you know what, I'll fire sell that one on eBay and buy myself a Hero 9. Now I've got the pack, comes with so many things inside, spare battery, all that kind of nonsense that I've never actually used yet. It's got a handle, look at this handle. Who wants to walk around like this, like looking cool? It's all right, I like it. It comes with a pack. And it also came with like a free GoPro extra insurance coverage where I can just smash up my camera and they'll send me a replacement for a year. Subscribe to GoPro, unlimited cloud storage, that is a sick deal, 50% off, other stuff, sick deal, 100%, $100 off your next GoPro. So I like that, pretty cool features. And I'm just gonna explain to you the amazingness of this Hero 9. And amazingness is, it's all right, like it does a job. Like on the adverts, it says it's like 5K, super long recording, all of this kind of like stabilization. In real life, 5K, it constantly overheats. Like outside, I'm in Australia, maybe it's a bit warm over here, but I can't get long recording on this. I need to constantly just relax. 4K also overheats. And in 5K mode, you can't do the amazing super view mode. You can only do wide, which isn't that much perspective. It's good, but it's not super view. Now, the only mode that works for me is 2.7K, and that guy 6 frames a second. I can record for as long as the battery lasts. And speaking with the battery, you get 2 batteries, and the battery for me, it's only lasted about an hour. Every single time I recorded, about an hour. That's all I'm getting from it. And the problem with that is, you do get a second battery, but you need to switch it over. It's not that big of a deal. It's all right. It's not that bad. But you don't get a charger. So you have to charge the battery inside the GoPro Hero 9. So you have to buy a separate charger if you want to be constantly recharging your batteries, or have a schedule, a plan. Be a man with a plan. Have a plan to constantly charge up batteries by putting it in this, or just buy a battery pack and have a collection of batteries to play with it. Regarding the size, so I had a Hero 5 Session, and that guy was a small fella. I loved how small it was, and I was thinking, oh my god, this is gonna be double the size, it's gonna be heavy, it's gonna be all this kind of nonsense. Turns out it's pretty alright. I got completely used to it. I put it on my head, I kind of enjoy it, and ergonomics wise, just look, it's got a front screen, so you can actually see what I'm seeing. So I'm going to a mirror, I go mirror on the wall. It's probably good enough. It's hard to see. Can I see my hands? And I look at myself, and I'm alright, and I know that I'm set for the day. But there is some sort of considerations when you're playing around with this, with the styles. I'm not even gonna get into the software yet. The software is coming soon, but functionality, like you get this pin to lock it into place, but you have to unlock the camera to get to the USB. So look, there's this big pin here. I have to spin it to unlock it so I can move it around. But also if I wanna get to the USB port, I have to do some sort of like abracadabra kind of like maneuvering. I can't do it. I need to unscrew the pin every single time I want access to USB, and then flick it open like that, and then I've got access to changing the battery and plug it in the USB. So I didn't like that, kind of weird. It would be nice if they made the pin go the other way. Would have been super simple, but outside of that, this pin, throw it away. You don't need to use it like this. You can use it as handheld and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty functional, kind of nice and flush. So you get the GoPro, it's just a cutest seat in the world, and you get these little flick ups so you can put on stands, all this kind of cool stuff. So I like that. Now usage wise, the touchscreen is, I'm not gonna say horrible because I'm appreciative of the future of where I am, but it's not nice to use. It's very fiddly, and like you gotta like swipe down, tap to unlock. I like the tap to unlock feature, but you know, can okay, so like look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to use this GoPro, and it does work. Yeah, there you go. It started working. So you tap, and it's a bit slow animation there. You swipe up, tells you you've got no media. Swipe down, it's a bit jittery. You go to the options. You have to be a professional touchscreen user to operate this. It's very fiddly. And the software. Okay, you get an app to connect to the GoPro via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth right on your head, just saying, beacon. I've turned that feature off. I have no use for that nonsense. I don't want... What? Just 1 second. And people complain about those, and people complain about sticking your smartphone next to your face just for a phone call. Imagine just constantly, respect to people who can do that. I applaud you. I guess that's why those kind of people are super cool, because, you know. Anyway, back to the show. So I've disabled Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. I've tried using the app, but it was horrendous. It is so slow and it's chuggy and I always have connection issues. And I agree to the terms, disagree. To use the camera, you must agree. Why ask me then? They're very slow. Just saving a name is taking forever. So we can't control your GoPro. This is what I get whenever I use the app. We can't control your GoPro. Try again. And downloading the data is always saying low battery life. You can't, like, it's a nightmare to constantly just use the app. I hate it. There is use for it, I guess if you want a remote, put it as a camera or something like that. So it's good that the feature is there, but it's just a horrible, horrible experience. It's horrible, horrible experience. I disabled that. Maybe if you want to live stream, you use it, but it's just a horrible, painful experience. Like, they haven't improved it in the last 5 years. It's been horrible from the start and it's still horrible today. Yeah, the software is horrendous. I'm saying this. The software is, please hire a software engineer. The software is a pain to use. If you like the software, good for you, but it's just always crashing out on me. If I'm trying to download anything, the transfer speed is so slow. It's horrendous. So I have disabled all that kind of nonsense and I have to do the kind of magic USB enabler. And you can remove the SD card and plug it into like an SD card reader, all that kind of stuff, but I just plug in my USB-C. I turn the camera on, I fire up image capture, and I download the footage directly that way, and then I turn it off to make sure that the camera charges, because if you try charging it with the camera, with the GoPro being on, yeah, you're not gonna get good stuff coming out of there. However, you do need to be careful about the cables that you use and the connections that you use. So I've had experiences where I've plugged in my USB to an adapter and the adapter blocked the GoPro from downloading the footage. So if you do get errors, just plug a cable directly to your Mac or to your computer directly and you should get good transfer speeds. That's what I do at the moment and I'm pretty happy with that situation. I just constantly have to plug it in. There is GoPro, their software, again, if you go back to using that, they do have a cloud service that backs up your footage remotely to the cloud for free, as long as you sign up to the subscription monthly plan. I'm on that plan. They gave me a free offer with the camera purchase. I got it on like Christmas or something like that. It was a special deal. So I've got that accidental damage repair option with cloud backup, but I've disabled all that Wi-Fi stuff because, you know, broadcasting, you know, my head gets hot at the very least. That's all I'm gonna say. Next up, so we talked about ergonomics. We talked that, you know, it does have all these cool features that you can play with. It also has a removable lens cap, so if you do smash it, you can replace it. The software, what is going on? It wants to reset the camera for some reason. The touchscreen is horrendous. Now, the quality. So I've been using a GoPro Hero 5 session for the last however many years, 4 years, maybe 5 years. And I've upgraded to this GoPro Hero 9. Again, you can do 5K, 4K and all that stuff. Now the quality isn't dramatically better. I'd say maybe 10 or 20% better than the Hero 5. I can't really see it. I've tried looking at it. It's just the colors maybe have been tweaked. Maybe it still looks bad in low light. It still looks bad, you know. It still looks like a smartphone camera, maybe a better smartphone camera, but it isn't like exceptional quality. And the fact that you can't have long-term recording at 5K, you can't get super view at 5K, you can't get super view in 4K. You stick to 2.7K and the GoPro Hero 5 session did fine at 2.7K. So quality-wise, maybe you're getting a 10, 20% improvement. Let me know what you guys think. But as a tool, as a camera, you can strap to your body, you just walk around, have some fun. It's all right, it's fun. It makes you wanna just record nonsense stuff that you do day to day, like digging, like crawling through the attic to install some security cameras, like gardening, like you know, manual labor. It makes you kind of want to record that. Don't know why, just makes you want to do it. You feel cool walking around overhead. Your neighbors, they just want to chat to you. They want to say, hey, what's going on? That's cool gadget you got. So you do feel like a cool dude surfer. I do want to get into this whole surfing situation where I'll surf around with my GoPro and I'll throw it into the water and just do some swimming. It'll make you want to do activities because you can record the activities. What's the point of doing activities, you know, for fun? No one does that nowadays. You want to post something on Instagram. So it will make you get out there and do some exercise and enjoy your life. And if that is something that it will make you do, then it's a good purchase. I do recommend this. It's all right. I've been using this for a month or so. I do actually like it. Again, I've accepted that all the marketing BS is just BS. The 5K stuff, it overheats with that, and it doesn't do super view with that, and the battery life is only an hour. So just be aware of the limitation. The software is horrendous, but just as a camera that you use, that you just hit record and just let it do its thing and then worry about if there was anything cool later, it is an all right deal. So that was my review of the GoPro Hero 9. And oh, there's your kit. You get this, can double as a second item, if you know what I'm talking about. And this is the Hero 9, all in its cellophane. I guess you click it in and then you push it down. Flick it up and push it out. Click it in, push it down. Like the screen, it flickers. Like, and the touch screen, like, just make it buttons. I don't mind a button and an LCD display. I don't mind that. That would be pretty good. But overall, I do like that it's user serviceable. You can replace the battery, you can replace the lens, USB-C works. This Wi-Fi Bluetooth stuff is unreliable, but it's a good guy and it makes you get out there. Hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know your experiences with GoPros, which one you recommend, and most importantly, hope you guys enjoyed the show.